Fuck. All right. Wow. I don't know what it is. Let me get closer. I don't know what it is, but it feels like the summer is going by real fast, like real fast. I can't believe it's already week 2, day, 7? Yeah, day 7. Damn. So we got bench again, close grip today. Got 2 close grip work and deadlifts. And I think the end of the workout for today is ab wheels. Last week I finished off with 145 for my first set. I got that for 9 reps, and then 160 for 8, and then 170 for 8. So I think I'm not even thinking. I'm planning on pushing everything 5 keys more, so 10 more pounds. That's pretty big for bench. Usually I'd go for 5 increments a week. So I don't know, maybe I will do that, but for the first set, I'm gonna go for 150 instead of 145, being that I did do that 145 for 8, 9 reps, and it was a 7. So first set, I'm gonna push for with 150. The second set, I might jump to 165 or 162.5. And then from the 162.5, I might, 175. Yeah, it really depends on how good the second move. If the second moves not so good, but okay, I'll still increase it by 2.5 kgs, so 5 pounds. The biggest difference that's going on for today is the fact that I'm not deadlifting before I bench. Usually I deadlift on this day before I bench, but I'm benching today, so my elbows don't feel achy because I feel like last week after I was done pulling, my elbows felt a little bit achy with all that pulling and stuff. So, and I'm not gonna deadlift before benching, so if I feel like it's taken away from my bench accessory, which is important, like close grip is a very important bench accessory for me, I'm not gonna push it because there's no need for that. We're gonna see how this first set goes with the 150 and make the jumps accordingly from there. Yeah. Eight. I moved really well, not gonna lie. In order to give you the wrong impression, I need love and affection. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on that last set there, kind of sandbag on the intent because when you can see from my last rep, like after rep 7, the 8th rep, you can see like on my triceps, I wasn't really like locking out like quickly and snappy, and it had nothing to do with energy, because I can look at the speed and tell like the drastic drop off just had to do with me not like trying to finish the set. You know, when you kind of like get lazy at the end of it because you know like you're going to rack the bar. But you really need to drill that intent throughout the whole workout, right? Especially for this last set, which is going to be a 9, because if I don't, it's going to turn into a case where I get 7 reps and I'm going to go down on the 8 and I won't be able to get it because I'm going to think it's like hard. So I just looked over the video, saw like, you know, it seems like we can still jump it. It felt like it didn't move so good at the last rep. Like, whoa, that kind of felt a little bit too hard. Like it was getting to 8.5 territory. But when looking back at it, the video, and looking at the speed, I can tell like, no, that was a solid 8. I made the right call. I just need to clean up on the intent throughout the whole rep and not get sloppy just because I want to put away the weight. So, yeah. I think we got 175, which is huge. Like, shit's moving really well. So we're going to see how it moves right now. I'm going to take 3 minutes and then hit this set. Come on. Jeez! Oh, we got that. Fuck. I got that. Jeez. Some part of me doesn't believe that I got that, but I got it. I keep messing up the intention and some of the reps leading up to it. Like there were some drastic drop-offs that were happening. And yeah, like after the first rep was good. Second rep, I messed up the intention, and then I like locked in again, and then boom, it moves really well. But the thing is, whenever you mess up on bench with the intent, especially because you're holding the weight, it hurts you way more. Like if you're not pushing aggressively, you would think, like if you're exerting like max effort throughout the whole set, the first few sets, a max effort is going to hurt you more. But actually, having a max effort and sloppy the max effort again is what fucks you up. You want to keep going max effort and allow it to diminish gradually. It wasn't as efficient as it needs to be, and that's why that last set rep was still hard. And it was because of how we had a bad start. And because I had that bad start, I started getting a little bit in my head. But I'm like, I know I got it, so I'm going to do it. And we got it. And I really wanted to get this done because next week, I really want to gun for 396 at the end of the block. 396 or even 400. If I can get 400 on close grip, that'd be great. But I think reasonably, I'm going to push for 396, and it might be, it might be a RP10, to be honest, but I think we can make it move easy, because especially with not sleeping that well last night, we get sleep down, we get some time to eat before the training. I ate like eggs, and I'm drinking my smoothie right now, but yeah, we get a few things dialed down. And I think we're going to set ourselves for like 10 pounds more next week. So as long as I don't like tweak my shoulders. I said before that I was going to do dumb incline. I said before that I was going to do incline bench right after this. The 300 for 12, and then as many reps as possible within 8 minutes. But I think being that that's because these are special development exercises, being that's like such a low priority special development exercise for me, not really low, but like I'm not trying to push the weight on that. Like I know I'm planning to do 300 for 12 and I might be able to do more but I know I'm gonna do that, I might push it for more reps. Like if I can do 300 for 13 or 14, that's great. But I'm keeping the weight, is what I'm saying. And just so I can know like my work capacity is getting better with those amount of rep period sets, the minutes of 8. It's like if I'm PRing, I'm on a reps within the 8 minutes. I'm building up my work capacity, and that's like the goal for that one. So I think I'm going to strip this down and go do deadlifts. I'm not even going to strip it down, to be honest. I'm just going to set up deadlift because no one's here. So that's the beauty of that. I can leave that for a little bit and just get straight into deadlifts. And then while I'm like cooling down, I'll do that, actively take that off, and that saves me a lot of time. So yeah, let's get into deadlifts. We're off to a good start. Yeah, bench incline is not moving well. The problem is I forgot what incline I set it up last week, and I don't have the videos with me. Whew. I don't have any video on my phone. Usually I have the videos on my phone to send to Mike, but I haven't had a chance to send him last week videos because I've been editing them for YouTube. But because of that, I forgot the incline that I have. But So I did 45-degree incline for my warm-ups, which was moving pretty hard. And I'm like, did I put it at 45? And I felt like maybe I did put it at 45. It is 300, right? But I'm like, bro, 300 for 12 at 45-degree angle, it's pretty tough. Like, what am I thinking? So I did the 45-degree angle, and I only got 4 reps. And then I went down, I'm like, yeah, I definitely did it at like 30. So I went down, I rested for like 5 minutes, and went back at it. But this time, I only got 8 with this set. So I don't know, I don't think we're gonna PR this week's 22 reps that we got last week. I'm just gonna count it as if I did 12 because 8 and 4. Ironically, that kind of works out. I tried again to do next rep like you just saw, and I did 1. I could have done 1 more or 2, but yeah, I already did 4, 8. That's all I needed. RP 10, that's good. So I don't know, I don't think that's gonna move well. What did move well today was deadlift. As you can see from the video, like, yeah, shit was moving. I had like my opener weight today, which is like 330 or 335. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now for 1RMs. So that's pretty good, that's really promising. I've been tweaking my deadlifts a bit and holding them longer in training because, I hope the lens is not. I've been holding it longer in training because I keep feeling at lockout. So just been giving my grip more time with the bar by holding it for 5 seconds, roughly 3 to 5 seconds. I don't think they're all 5 seconds, but good enough. We're so far out, so if the grip work is working, because I never normally hold it, I'm normally like, and then down, like within 1-2 seconds, I'm down. So yeah, that's not gonna work out for me in comp. Sometimes I gotta hold it there. The one thing is though that's kind of finicky about comp is how backwards sometimes the judges want to see you lock out. Like I'm locked out upright, and sometimes like when I'm on a comp, I gotta go like backwards or think about going backwards. But yeah, even though it should be like, as long as I'm erect and my spine straight, then I should get a down command. But that has happened to me a few times at a meet. I'm locked out. Like I don't need to go back. So now I just start pulling myself back to get the lift, since that's how it is. But yeah, today was pretty good, all in all. I'm excited to improve next week. So I don't know which one I'm going to prioritize next week. If I'm going to prioritize deadlift or prioritize bench again, because I do want to hit that 385. And I think doing bench and then deadlift, my deadlift wasn't affected. And there's this problem again, after I'm deadlifting, I feel like a bit of a elbow pain here. It's really been starting since trying to adjust my squat, but it's on this one elbow. After I'm deadlifting, I can feel it like once I put down the bar and when I pull. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll decide. Hopefully I have all the variables in check, like sleep and nutrition and stuff. But yeah, so it was a good session. I'm going to close it out here. I'm going to show the rest of the video, like the 8-minute stuff, but I'm just going to start putting my stuff in the car and stuff and get ready to go because I got somewhere to be. That's it. I think I got 1, 3, let's check that up, 4. Oh, I think I got 23 reps. So 1 rep more than what I did last week, despite having that bad start. The lighting is bad like that. Despite having that bad start, I still got 1 more rep. I had to do singles. I knew what I was pacing for, and that's all right. Hopefully next week it moves better. That setup really took it out of me with the 45. So maybe I should be exposing myself to that angle, but at the same time, I'm not really training like a bodybuilder in the sense like I'm not trying to just get my upper chest big. I'm also trying to train as close as possible to my squat, bench, deadlift, right? So being at a lower degree angle is actually better for me. I know I shouldn't be at a 15. Like, we programmed that. Like, if Mike wanted me to be at a 15, he'd put 15 degrees bench, incline bench. And those are low-key hard too, but the idea is you should be damn near the amount that you're doing on your flat when you're doing that one. So this is quite a gap, 300 versus for 12 max. That's 297 for 8 today versus me doing 385 close grip. So 85 pounds difference for the weight. And I think I could have done more reps on the close grip still. So yeah, that's quite a bit of a difference there, close grip incline to close grip flat. So 30 degrees is more than enough. I need to keep that in mind though, to not do the 45 next time. But yeah, that's it for today, week 2, day 8. I'm looking forward for tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to start some heavy stuff with legs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember tomorrow is going to be pretty taxing, so I need to dial in recovery today and eat. Yep, leg press tomorrow, dips, and landmine rotation. Actually, not a bad day tomorrow. Looking forward to tomorrow. No, tomorrow's not that bad. It's the day after that because my legs are going to be taxed from leg press to come and do hack squat and then banded bench press. Yeah, I don't know how banded bench press is going to go because I didn't do dips last week because we don't have a dip machine here. So I didn't do dips. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just do tricep press downs here with 100 pounds. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do this stack of weight, or I might go to the next gym and do my dips since I can't do them here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask Mike what he thinks and decide from there if I should push this or that, because I don't think I'm gonna keep my membership at that place just because it has a dip machine. And also it's pretty shaky to do dips. I think I could have done more on dips last time there. It was just shaking a lot. So I couldn't do as much. So that's one thing. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'll catch you tomorrow and on day 9. Yeah. Peace.